Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Skyrim Special Edition. Yeah, that's right. I wanted to say Skyrim Remastered, but I guess technically it's called Skyrim Special Edition. We just increased our ability to improve things, so I'm hoping before I enchant my armor here, I can go above exquisite. Like it's 62 right now. You lack the skill to improve that. Alright. Maybe I can improve this to superior. I lack the skill to improve magical things. That's a shame too. And let's see. Is it because I don't have refined moonstone? I'll buy some refined moonstone from this guy. Let's see.
We've got small blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Refined moonstone. And I could sell him, I could buy all that, and then I imagine sell him something, but maybe not. Alright, well, he's just gonna hold on to my money
Good doing business with you.
for a while then. So now I have moonstone and I still lack the ability to improve that. Alright, good. So my my ability to craft was not increased or something. I don't know what happened there really. It's a little confusing. So the achievements unlocked on this game, it's worth mentioning. But the things I did before the achievements unlocked from day one, because I started playing this as soon as practically the second it was available to play on Steam, which means I would have to probably start a new game over to get those achievements, which kind of completely sucks. If I have to just be honest, because let's see, soul gems. I have 1 grand soul, 1 greater soul, 1 petty soul. Let's see if we can get 4 of the best souls we can from this guy before we do anything else.
It seems this damnable conflict is. Take a look.
So start off with like a black soul gem and all of that. I don't want to sell. I'll sell that. And like we need to buy things first. Common souls, grand soul with a grand soul. And maybe buy a greater soul or 2. And hopefully that wasn't too much. The mining staff of Turing, we'll sell that to him. The staff of ice storms. Take 25 points of damage and twice as much magica damage. Really? I'll keep this mage staff just since it's a unique item. I think. For now at least. Same thing with the amulet. And then the jeweled necklace. And create potions that are 1% more powerful. I could have done that, certainly. Let's see. Sell this. This. I guess that's about as good as I want it to be. Well, I'm gonna get it to be. I don't really need scrolls. I don't really need any of this stuff.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Interpol.
So enchantment. Now I could do frost damage, shock damage, soul trap, turn undead, fortify alchemy, fortify barter. Prices are 88% better. Block 13% of damage with your shield. Destruction, healing rate. Healing rate is 10% faster. Is that what I want, or do I want more armor? Or more health? Like 8 points on light armor probably is better than what we could think. So 1 grand soul there to increase my things by 11 points. And then same thing for the gauntlets.
There's a tranquility in magic, don't you think? It is
There
simply
we
energy
go.
to be harnessed by those with the will and knowledge to do
And then
so.
boots. What do I want to increase? Pickpocketing, 13% lot better. Is that really all I can do? I can't do lockpicking on boots? I guess I can't. Stamina. Increase your stamina by 20 points. Well, another 20 points of carrying weight actually probably is not a terrible thought. And greater souls. We'll just go ahead and use that. And our enchanting is now up to 54. And I have nothing else to enchant. So, I guess that worked out as best as it could be. Is there anything else I can do or would want to do in this area? This staff I'll hold on to. This stuff I'll also hold on to. Although this one in particular I should probably get rid of. We've got a significant amount of potions to sell. This is a ridiculous amount, actually. And this is why I'm still at 244. We haven't sold any of the food. Also, we've got clay holding us down. I think it's only proper that we go check on our house before we get back into the mage story of trying to find the book. So I'm gonna go to Falk Reach, sell some more items, and then move to our house. I hope Grapevine Goods still has a guy. No, he's gone.
Solaf and I are the only true Nords in Falkreath.
He's somehow died. Unless this is him. Here he is.
Well met. Unlike my brother, I've no dislike of strangers. Met lots of them while I was a Stormcloak.
I guess I need him to. I need to look at what time it is. It's 3 a.m.
Steal anything from my shop.
A gossip and a troublemaker.
See, and he's not going to walk down here, so I'm going to have to just rent a bed or go to our house. And let's just go to our house for that. It's probably only an hour's worth of traveling. It has occurred to me that you don't get to see the loading screens very often in this game. So let's see, cellar. There's nothing here to do. So and I do believe this area is more decorated. Let's see. How do I put a weapon in a display case? I don't know. Let's come over here to start with some of this. Like, Zora Star doesn't have anything in it. Store all of that. And I don't know what else we're gonna do. Let's look here and see what we can do. Weapons rack needs sawn logs and iron fittings, and we don't have either. And goat horns and iron fittings, and we need all kinds of other things for these. Iron fittings, sawn logs, iron fittings. We need all kinds of iron fittings. Let's see, quarried stone and sawn logs. Alchemy lab needs glass and sawn logs. Arcane enchanter needs glass and sawn logs. Those are big time things we need to go back and get. Alright, how about this? Alright, that's a shield rack. So, feels like I could probably make a ridiculous amount of iron fittings and not feel bad about that move. There's tons of stuff here. Where's Lydia when we need her? We need to send her to get sawn logs. We need to move forward. Did she decorate the cellar any? Nope. Did I pay her to decorate the cellar? Possibly not. This whole system's just weird. It's just a weird new game element that shouldn't really exist. Like, this staff is not gonna work. Shield rack's not gonna work. Alright, left weapon rack. There we go. Finally. So we can now equip our glass blow. Which bed do I want to sleep in this house? This is the armory. This is where all the weapons should go. If you're gonna own an armory, you might as well equip it. Here we go.
What do you need, my Thane?
I'd like you to buy some building materials for me.
Of course. What are we
How
running
about
short of? I'll see to it at once. Is there anything else you need?
Two.
I'll see to it at once. Is there anything else you need? I'll see to it at once. Is there anything else you need?
That's 60. That's probably a decent amount.
I am your sword and your shield.
Buy some furnishings for the house.
What room would you like me to furnish?
Let's see. The alchemy lab.
I'll make all the arrangements.
And
course. What room would you like? I'm sorry, but you can't afford... Of course. What room would you like? I'm sorry, but you can't afford that right now.
So I need to get some glass too.
All right then.
Need something?
So she's now going to decorate this room in the time that I'm not looking.
I am your sword and your shield.
I need to start saving up some things. I kind of want to hold on to all these things too. Is there an iron anywhere? I guess not. So we'll run over here. We saw that iron fittings were what we needed, so there's a bunch of iron fittings. And that puts us... We need goat horns. I need to start finding where I can find those things. Weapons rack.
Long life to you, Thane.
Did I run out of iron fittings making that? Or... like hinges also needed. Goat horns and bear pelts, and it might get down to the point where it's a smart move to like cupboard, round table, square table, shelves, wall shelves, blacksmith anvil. That would have helped for iron ingots. Man, I'm looking just for iron like crazy. This place looks a little bit better now that it has some stuff in it. For a second there, I thought the guy was in his underwear. I suppose we'll take this bed. There's still a ton of stuff to buy over here. Nails, hinges, glass. So when I see glass, I guess I'll pick it up and start buying it. And let's see. I want a well-rested bonus, but if I wait till that, it'll take too long. Can I go almost 24 hours? Let's see what that is. Like 24 hours, just a full day of sleep. If you don't get the well-rested bonus for that, you won't get it for anything. Again, though, this is just a distraction from the game, isn't it? We're supposed to be finding books. And that didn't feel like it gave me any kind of bonus for that. Let's see. Go to Falkreath. Now fast travel. I'm also looking for goat horns. So there's just these elements of items I would have not purchased when I first played Skyrim because of this DLC.
Solaf and I are the only true Nords in Falkreath.
Alright. And Sokolov just does not want to be in front of his... Here we are.
Well met. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Alright. Let's see. Glass, we'll take it all. Goat horns, we'll take it all. Horsehide, iron wolf pelt. Probably not needed. Iron ore, lockpicks, we'll take. Straw, we'll take that. Weapons to sell. Apparel to sell. Nope. Potions to sell, yes. Scrolls to sell, certainly. Food to sell. I haven't actually cooked anything successfully ever, too. That's an interesting turn of events. Let's see. Damage mana, damage stamina, stamina regen. Let's find something close to 36. Potion of cure disease. I was supposed to drink that myself. Heavy armor. Potion of minor healing. I'll sell it just to get it off the list.
Steal anything from my shop and you'll regret it.
Alright, potions of cure disease. So that's our little improvement to the house. Let's now fast travel here and then run and continue the story. Here's that skeleton I fought a while ago. And we'll just put our marker here so we can see where it is. Seems like there's a cave just down this way. Gray Winter Watch. Am I even going the right direction? Not really. So now I'm carefully trying to work my way down here without taking any fall damage. Couple of mud crabs. The mud crabs being an enemy is kind of just here to provide a parity with the giant crabs in the let's see, if I shoot this guy, does man, that is a difficult shot. There we go, finally. Do I get a fur from him? Fox belt, yeah. Fox belt to make leather. Looks like there might be a dragon nest or something that way. I'm not completely opposed to trying to take on a dragon right about now. A dragon soul would unlock, how many shouts do we have locked right now? Like 3. We have let's see, the ice to freeze an opponent, to get help from animals, and to convince people to back down. So the mages ran off with the book. If I can get the book without any conflict, it'd be interesting. I didn't see anybody on here. Let's see. Why do I keep grabbing their robes? The robes are worthless. Flame Antioch. That's him. That's my companion. I kind of wish you could paint his armor or something. And do something to make him less apparent to me. Or so you won't shoot him. But they do, I guess they are going for that realism in this game. As realistic as you can be. Yellow Book of Riddles. Such a stressor. Like I'm gonna find anything. I suppose at some point I should go back and check on my kid who I adopted. But at the very least she's doing better living in the house than living on the street in Winterhold. And I'm moderately rich, so hopefully she's getting fed. Let's see this bear trap. Goat wedge. And barrels.
What is it?
Where are they? They're coming this way. It's a spider. Can't get a good aim on it. Darn it. Two things lost. There we go. There we go. We came in through here. And we're looking all around. Seeing a lot of splashing. That's a common problem. Things splashing, bouncing up and down off the ground. Is there anything over there to find or pick up? Nope. Go hide. Grilled leeks, run books. Petty soul gems. Creator soul gem. Mixed unit tactics. We didn't need to take that book. Leg of goat. What's in this barrel? Salt. Who's yawning? Polymer ear. I guess the robes are worth selling still. Chance's Folly. And Aedra and Daedra. I think the Aedra might actually be the good gods that have been chased away or something. Let's see. Letter strips. Am I playing the game or am I hoarding? I'm kind of doing a little bit of both. So when this guy walks forward, he's gonna do that. But he recovers from it nicely, so I guess I don't have to be too upset about him poisoning himself, as long as he doesn't poison me. Leather strips, charcoal gold, iron armor and armor, not worth it, not worth it. Ah, we haven't lockpicked something in maybe 3 hours. And that was real easy. Alright. There is kind of this problem with the lockpicking idea, because it does have to be in something else. I wonder if I'm going to see more or less of that Probably only in these storyline elements will I see magical spells on the ground. Bloody vampire. So here's a bloody vampire. Will she attack me if I free her?
Out of the way, meat.
Well, if she's not gonna attack me, I won't attack her. I don't really have any reason to have like a... Yeah, just let them go fight amongst each other. It's not like I'm getting a magnificent amount of experience. See, they're doing some kind of experiments on vampires. Vampires don't really leave the land. Let's see, wooden bowl. See, what's weird is the lights are getting like brighter and dimmer as they're doing effects over there.
Hello? Who's there?
So you guys have your fun. Whatever they want to do. As long as they're not going to attack me. Firmament. Close. Let's see. So the question becomes, what do these levers do? Did that do anything? I have a feeling these levers would have just opened all of the gates. Oh yeah. It does, it just opens all the gates. Interesting. Well, that's pointless. Cool nonetheless, but pointless. So here's one bloody vampire. Here's number 2. And here's the one that killed them. So I don't feel too bad about that. That was fate. If they wanted to stay alive, they should have been wise enough to stay behind the person rescuing them. And they did kill one of these people. Let's see. Master Vampire here. So they probably... Ooh, I'll give some more childless dolls to kids. There's an ash pile where they've... Sneak attack for 3 times the damage. And this just gets back to... Is it just always the right way to play as the stealth archer? I kind of think it might very well be. If you were trying to play stealth anything else besides archer, you would have to get close to the enemy before you could hit them with anything. Garlic, take those. So that means your stealth would have to be incredibly higher than what it is right now. Possibly higher than what it could possibly even be. I just kind of get this feeling that there really is only one way to play this game. Staff of the Zombies. Let's see. Come over here and grab this. Salt. And we'll take the lavender even though we don't need it. And the only reason we even came in here is looking for a book. And that's not one of these books, obviously. No, we don't need an apple. With my 25%...
Please let me out of here. You have to let me out. They're going to do something awful to me. There's a lever right there in the center. Hurry, before more of them show up.
Let's talk to him first before we do anything. I wonder if the reason why the let's see, we'll take the Imperial helmet. Let's see. Over here we've got a wolf. And I can't kill it through the door, so what in the world?
Huh?
Is he casting spells over here? This requires a key. And this requires a key. Let's talk to him.
Please, help me. Yes, yes. Did Archmage Aaron send you? He sent you to rescue me, didn't he?
No, I'm just here for the books you took from the college.
See? I knew Aaron wouldn't leave me in here. Hurry and get me out of this
I'll
cage
rescue you
before
to
they come
seek
for me.
justice for your thieves.
I don't have them anymore. She took them. The collar. She's the one who put me in here. Please, let me out of here.
Oh yeah, and why are you in there?
They threw me in here until they were ready to use me in one of their experiments. This wasn't supposed to happen. I thought they wanted my help, not to use me as a test subject. No, it's the levers in the center there. Just make sure you don't pull the wrong one. Please, hurry. I don't like being in here.
Alright.
Don't leave me here.
Let's try this one. There we go. Bed to sleep in if I so needed. Bed, bucket, table. Yeah, there's nothing here. Oh well. That'll just shut that one. It's strange it toggles.
Thank you, thank you. I promise I'll help. And then I'll go back to the college and I'll beg them to let me back in. Yes, of course. I said I'd tell you, didn't I? The caller will have them. She was most interested in one of the volumes. Although not interested enough to keep me from being locked up. Oh, you've saved me.
Dot,
Thank
dot,
you so
dot. That's my
much.
response.
Who knows what they'd have done to me if you hadn't come along? I promise I'll help you get out of here. Until next time.
You're gonna help me get out of here? I don't want your help. But I'm not gonna tell you that either. Just let him follow me. Can you move? There we go. Almost there. Almost ran into a problem of not being able to actually leave the room. I believe this is the wrong path. I hope it's the wrong path. No, this path seems to keep going. So if that's the wrong path, is this the right path? Alright. This requires a key. Good. So we know we only have one choice. So let's move forward. Check our clock. We've not been playing that long. And down we go.
And begin. Okay.
Can't see through the fire.
Come on, guide me.
Where are they? Is it worth searching the cupboards and things? Well, I found a child's doll. Is it worth searching the books? Now, I've kind of complained about the fact that you leave him as naked after you search him, but on the other hand, it does give a nice visual indicator that you've already taken what you wanted from them. But I think it would be better if they just... There's a vampire. If there was just something more to it than that, like they would disappear.
Don't even think about it.
So this is his flame Antioch that he is. Let's see, ancient Nordic arrow, ancient Nordic arrow. Nothing sneaky up over here.
Don't speak to me, meat.
Vampire fledgling? Really?
Don't speak to me, meat.
Alright. There was no way to free her. She was in there forever. So I just want to come back here and make sure there wasn't anything back under there. Nope. I want to take this book just in case. Just in case I haven't read it before. Like the Black Arrow Volume 1. None of these books are expensive enough to be skill books, nor do I think there could be that many more skill books that I haven't read. There's probably a decent amount, but maybe 5, 6, maybe 10. Leg of goat, potato. Picking up some garbage. Which one's moving?
Trouble ahead.
Really? You think there's trouble ahead? I just killed like everybody in the room. Were the skeletons supposedly working with the mages? Or for the mages? Or was this a coincidence of skeletons deciding to attack? I suppose storyline wise they could also explain why the skeletons are attacking me and no one else is because I am a dragonborn. There we go. Man, they got nothing on them. Why does this guy have such... I guess that was the frost spell still activating on them. So I believe this is the book. Spell tome raise zombies. I'll take it. That's totally worth it. Ah, see it. So it does get explained. Although they didn't raise zombies, did they? Girl's yellow dress. That's what I was looking for. And a wood sword is a good toy too. So I've got all kinds of gifts to give to my adopted child. It's a little bit of a shame I haven't found any more kids to adopt yet. But I guess that's somewhat to be expected too, because I haven't been very hospitable with people. I haven't been talking to people at random. There's absolutely at least 30 or 40 quests I could have done, and that's half of which would have been miscellaneous quests, but some of which are the secondary main quests. Not I have this thought that when we do the companion quests, and like here, not the companions but groups quests, like we're doing right now, the mage main storyline, once we've done all of those and once we've done the main story, I think for part of our wrap up I should just run around everywhere and talk to everybody and see what quests we can get. It depends on if the series actually does end. Right now I'm still very much planning for it to, but if this series became very popular, I am open to expanding it possibly forever, or until it stops being popular. Forever's a promise I can't really keep. So the doors of oblivion. Here they're trying to open a portal to oblivion, it looks like. Which oblivion is, I think, you might call it like a hell dimension. Maybe. Here's Talos. But yeah, running around and just asking everybody and seeing how full on the map we can get, and which of those missions that we would get, whether they would matter to continue the play. I think I might be sneaking around his flame Antioch, and that is considered a sneak ability. It's taking such a little amount of time to pull back that arrow. Let's see, grass pod, cabbage, white cap. More mushrooms of some kind. I kind of wish I got more experience for looting and searching too. It's kind of silly how much of that happens and it doesn't feed into anything that would be helpful. I don't believe glass, wheat, or straw were items in the main game. So I wouldn't be surprised if those are just randomly getting placed in different places. They seem to only be used for building your house. Alright, there's one over here and one over here. This one also requires a key, and we don't have that yet. Come on, there. Well, there's one more.
I hope there aren't any more.
Skyrim requires a key. Wooden door.
Someone there? What was that?
What is going on? Why is this guy being revived? I have no idea what just happened there. Having a mage that summons a familiar adds a level of noise to the game that I'm not sure I'd appreciate. Briarheart. And here's the toilet. Toilets in video games. I'm not sure if you find too many toilets in Fallout, really. It's easy to put a bucket somewhere in a fantasy world and imply that's the toilet. It's a little bit more difficult in the somewhat futuristic world of Fallout. Death bell back there. They've got this system going on too where a lot of things are inside really cheap things, so I'm picking up really cheap things to get the thing inside of them. I'm not particularly enjoying that, because then I just have a bunch of garbage. I'm getting juniper berries and everything. Actually, wooden sword. I'll take that. There's a carrot on top. That was too much effort for what that got me.
Out of here.
Like mage's robe. Like mage's robes. Take the arrows. This. Sounds like there might be spiders behind a door or running water or something. Let's see, could I take that deer head? Yeah, it sounds like there's something definitely back behind there. Child's doll. Why do all of these people have these things? I guess you have to kind of just assume that it's being left. A lot of stuff has been left by other people. Or stolen.
The library is just through here. We're getting close now.
I don't want to go that way then. Yeah, let's see what's going on over here. Workbench. Do I have anything to improve? Yeah, I could improve that. Anvil. Do I have any jewelry I could craft? No. And I wouldn't want to turn my iron into iron fittings or anything like that. Quicksilver. Troll slaying. Blacksmith's apron. Petty soul gem. That. These soul gems are quite common. I guess I need them. Wonder how charged my... Oh, there's another unusual gem. That's strange. Does sit right there. I wonder how charged my bow is right now. Like glass bow, it still has a decent amount of this. Apparently I'm in combat with somebody over there. Nice to know. It's barred from the other side. So we'll come back this way and disenchant things and such. It's just like a whole wall of bookcases. Let's just look at them all. See, this feels like a experiment of just how could we design a room a little bit different instead of having these standard round room. And they came up with a decent thought here. Bookcases all around. It's a lot of bookcases that you didn't have to turn around and look through if you're gonna play thoroughly. Of course, nobody forces you to play the game the way I'm playing it. It's just I couldn't imagine myself ever doing it differently. This game in particular is one of those games where watching somebody else play it probably would inform you a lot more than other games, because a different personality, a different person who thinks differently might very well go in a different order or skip certain things that I don't skip, or not skip certain things that I do skip. And it will definitely be a rather different experience. Although, I wonder how much. At the end of the day, if you're going to stay within the restraints of playing the game to actually do the main story, you can't get that far away. You still have to do the main story. You still have to get some attack up to a high level. Hey, we've got a key finally. That's the Apprentice Ice Mage. How many wooden swords should I keep? I think I'll dump them off at my house and just have a collection of toys and bribes for the kids as they come. I just had the weird thought I may actually just be building the Neverland Ranch at this point, or Disney World. Oh no, darn it. I used the key. Once you have a key, you can't do anything else. Let's take these and this. So by Shrine of this, all diseases cured, other blessing removed. What was my other blessing? Well, a blessing to cure diseases is probably not a terrible move.
Why did I ever come here? Alright. I'm confused as to which way to go. $72 lockpicks puts me in a good position. There we go. Start to get a little indication of where it is. $13 gold. Coin purse. End table. Why do people put their plates in their end tables? These places they live, it's very weird. Even if it was the only place you could live, the way they do things seems strange. There you go. Let's come over here and see what we can store that's worth the wait. That's not worth keeping. And we'll keep the wooden sword. Boots aren't keeping those. 5 for 50. 2 for 360. We could probably get rid of the Imperial helmet. 1 for 50 for the robes is a good comparison there. So that's probably our new weight limit, as we want for every pound we would like we'd like 50 gold at least from that. Buckets, cast iron pots. We're getting all these jewels. 2 for 25. I'm gonna keep the flute in case it's a toy that I can give away. Glass goat hide, goat horns, gold, iron ore, leather strips, locks, lock bits, pot, we don't need that, and growing book, shovel, 1 torch at least can go away, wooden bowl, wooden ladle. So that puts me in a better position. Although not a great one. So, like, there's nothing here. And where did we come from before? We came from over here. That
And we didn't deal with this. And there's nothing to disenchant. Good to know. And over here, cure disease. This. That one. And let's see. That one. These two. The good news is that these things have gotten quicker doing all of this by a little bit. But I still have a lot of work to do. Like, regenerate health is probably a good one to move through this whole thing. So I want to do more alchemy, but I also don't want to make you sit here and watch me do alchemy. It's weird. It's a weird position to be in, isn't it? Let's see. This. Alright. That. And that. That. And that. That. And I think as I move forward down this path, I'm starting to run out of things that I could use, which is exactly what I want to do. Let's see, this, and then this. This, and then this, that, and that, and that way. That. I think I'm getting better at this, though. This. We're going a little long here. If we just found recipes, and when we found them, they were listed, that would be helpful too. It seems a little crazy to like move in with this whole thing. I think I may just have snowberries and juniper berries, and yep. There we go. Juniper berries with juniper berries within juniper berries. So that's all the alchemy we can do. So I need to point myself in a funny direction, because we have this door, and then this door goes to Skyrim, and there's another door that goes to a dungeon. So we've got a lot still probably to do in this area. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me further, you can go to my main YouTube page. On the right there's a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.